Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Here's a video about rounding. The question is round as required. Number one, 47.153 to two significant figures. You have to count from left to right. 4 is the first significant figure and 7 is the second significant figure. Here's it. You underline the digit 7. Put your eye on the number to the right. The number to the right is 1. If the number to the right is 5 or more, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you round up. That means you add 1 to the underlined digit. But if it's less than 5, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, you leave the number as it is, okay? You don't add any 1 to the underlined digit. Right now, my second significant figure is 7. The number to the right is 1, which is less than 5. So you have to leave the 7 as it is. So the answer is 4, 7 as it is, point, this point, and from the eye until the end, you will just write, instead of these 3 digits, 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 47.0, which is just 47. Zeros to the right after the decimal point, you can ignore all of them with the decimal point. The second one is 0.032 to one significant figure. Okay, let us count from left to right. 0, we can't count 0 to the left as a significant figure, so this is not a significant figure. What about the second 0? It's also not a significant figure. We count zeros only if they are in between the digits or to the right. To the left, we don't count them. So the first 0, I can't count it. The second 0, I can't count it as a significant figure. So my first significant figure is 3. Here's it. Put your eye on the number to the right. The number to the right, is it 5 or more or less than 5? If it was 5 or more, you add 1 to the underlying digit. You will add 1 to the 3. But if it's less than 5, you have to leave the 3 as it is. So it will be like this: 0.0, 0.0, leave the 3 as it is, and from the eye until the end, you replace this by 0. So the answer is 0.030. And remember that zeros to the right, if they are on the decimal place, that means on the decimal period, you can ignore this 0. So the answer is just 0.03. Remember, I'm talking about zeros to the right on the decimal place, not zeros to the left. The third one is 50.0481. They're asking you to round this number to 4 significant figures. I will count 5 as the first significant figure, 0 as the second. Why are you counting this 0? Because it's in between. And this 0 is the third significant figure. So the fourth significant figure is 4. Put your eye on the number to the right. Since the number to the right is 5 or more, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you have to add 1 to the underlined digit. So I will add 1 to the 4. So 1 plus 4, it will be 5. The answer will be 5, 0, 0.0, and 4 plus 1 is 5. From your eye until the end, you replace this by zeros. And remember that zeros to the right on the decimal place, that means on the decimal period, after the decimal point, you can ignore them. So the answer will be just 0.05. Number 4. 0.030017 to 4 significant figures. I can't count this 0 because it's to the left, and I can't count this one also. The first significant figure is 1. Then this 0 I will count since it's between, and the third one is this 0, and the fourth significant figure is 1. Underline the fourth one, the fourth significant figure. Put your eye on the number to the right. The number to the right is 5 or more, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have to add 1 to the underlying digit. 1 plus 1, it's 2. So the answer will be 0, copy from the left, 0.0300. 1 plus 1 is 2. And from the eye until the end, you change this digits with zeros. So 1 digit, it's the 7, 1 digit, 1, 1, 0. I will ignore this 0. You know why? Because it's to the right on the decimal period, on the decimal place. So the answer is just 0.03002. Number 5, 0.0035601. Two significant figures. We can count this 0 to the left as a significant figure, and this one is not a significant figure, and this one is not a significant figure. So the first significant figure is 3, and the second one is 5. Put your eye on the number to the right. Since the number to the right is 5 or more, 6 is more than 5, 5 or more, you have to add 1 to the underlying digit. And remember that from the eye until the end, you replace this by zeros. So you have to copy it from the beginning. 0.000003. 1 plus 5 is 6. From the eye until the end, 3 digits, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Remember that we can erase them. You know why? They are zeros to the right on the decimal period. What does it mean, decimal period? That means on the decimal place after the decimal point. So we can erase them. Only zeros to the right after the decimal point. That means on the decimal period we can erase them. Not any zero, okay? Not any zero to the right. You have to erase it. Number 6. 2374650. Can you see this big number? 3 significant figures. Let us count from the left to the right. 2 is the first significant, 3 is the second significant, and 7 is the third significant figure. Put your eye on the number to the right. The number to the right is less than 5. So you have to leave the 7 as it is. Don't add anything to the 7 since 4 is less than 5. And you have to copy from your eye until the end. You replace all these digits with zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be like this. 2, 3, 7. 2, 3, 7. From the eye until the end, you replace them by zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we erase these zeros? No. You know why? Yes, these zeros are to the right, but there is no any decimal point. They are not on the decimal period, so we can't erase them. Number 7. 0.03963. To 2 significant figures, we can't count this 0 as a significant figure since it's to the left. We can't count this 0 as a significant figure. Only zeros to the right, and in between we count them as significant figures. So the first significant figure is 1 and the second one is 9. Okay, they're asking to round to the second significant figure, 2 significant figures. Here is it, 9, underline it. Put your eye on the number to the right. The number to the right is 6, which is 5 or more. You have to add 1 to the underlined digit. Here is it. So it will be 39 plus 1. Okay, 9 plus 1 is 10, which is 0, and you add what you erase 1 to the 4. Sorry, to the 3, which is 4. Or you can say that 39 plus 1, which is 40. So from the eye until the end, you replace all this by zeros. The answer will be 0.0. 39 plus 1 is 40. And after the eye, from the eye until the end, 2 digits, 2 zeros. Remember that all these zeros, I can erase them. You know why? Because they are to the right, but on the decimal period, after the decimal point. So the answer can be just written as 0.04. The last one is 438 to 1 significant figure. Here's the first significant figure. Only this one, the first significant figure. Put your eye on the number to the right. The number to the right is less than 5. So you don't add anything to the underlying digit. You leave the 4 as it is. And remember, from the eye until the end, how many digits? 2 digits. That means 2 zeros. Can we raise these zeros to the right? No. You know why? Since they are to the right, you have to raise them. Not every time. We don't have a decimal point here. So how? If these zeros were on the right to the decimal point, that means they were on the decimal period or decimal place, we can erase them. So the answer will be just 400. Thank you.